Hey everybody, this is Cody from Lazy Goblins, and I am here to talk about motivation and you. Now, this game dev tip video is just all about kind of how to stay motivated. It's a question that a lot of people ask in general. How do I stay motivated on a project when, I got all this stuff going on and I just don't feel like working on it? Well, here's how. First thing I want to talk about how I stay motivated is I at least work on the project that I need to work on a little bit every day. And this helps me keep motivated because it keeps me making progress on the game. Even if it's just a tiny bit of progress, right? So like if I start making a game the next day, I'll go about a couple weeks and then I just all of a sudden I'm like, man, I just don't feel like working on this game. I'm not motivated enough to work on it. I force myself to work on it even and make a little bit of progress, even if it's just like fixing a small bug, adjusting some UI elements, adjusting some colors, just little things. As long as it's still making progress forward, I find that it helps keep me motivated and wanting to work on it each and every day. Like I said, even if it's a little bit of progress, it gets your spirits up. It gets you seeing change in your game, which gets you motivated as well to keep working on it for longer periods of time. Another thing that I do is I get up and go straight into working. Right when I wake up, I brush my teeth, I do all that stuff, and I immediately force myself to work. I sit down and I just force myself to work on whatever I need to work on for the day. I know though that not everybody has this luxury from working at home and everything, and a lot of you guys have, jobs you have to go to and come home to, and it might seem like a huge hassle, but you can, wake up a little bit early to force yourself to sit down and work on it a little bit before work, and that could get you motivated to when you come home from work and, settle down or all that stuff. Force yourself to feel motivated enough to get back into it. So either wake up a little bit early before work on it a bit before you go to work, or as soon as you come home, put everything down, sit down, and just start working for at least 30 minutes. And by that time, you'll probably get into a groove, and you'll find yourself working for longer. And finally, you don't really have to be motivated to get work done. I know it might seem like, a little bit of like, what? I don't have to be motivated? Not really. Of course, motivation helps you sit down and get the work done, but you don't need to be motivated in order to get your work done. If you have something that needs to get done or that you want to get done, force yourself to sit down and get done. If you're working on a project lacking motivation, just start working on it. A lot of this stuff sounds the same, I get it. But just set a timer for like 5 minutes and just work on it for 5 minutes straight. No interruptions, no nothing, just work on it for 5 minutes straight. Usually by this time, once the timer goes off, you'll already be in a groove and you'll just keep rolling and it's all downhill from there. Again, a lot of these tips sound the same. Basically, it all comes down to is just if you're feeling demotivated, just force yourself to sit down and start working. And that's it. Once you start working, you'll get yourself, like I said, into a groove, and you'll find yourself working for an hour, 2 hours. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'll be like, well, I have to get this done. Let me sit down. Let me, make a little bit of progress or work on it for 10 minutes. No interruptions. I'll just work on it for 10 minutes. And after that, if I still am feeling like I don't want to do it, then I won't. But usually after that 10 minutes, 9 out of 10 times, I'm just rolling. I'm starting to cruise on the project. And I'll look at the clock and it'll be an hour has gone by and I've gotten a lot done on it. I know it's kind of like a bit simpler. It's easier than it sounds, right? So it's like, I'm not feeling motivated, just force myself to work. All right, perfect, easy. It's not that easy because the hardest part is actually forcing yourself to start working on whatever you need to work on. But after that, honestly, it's usually downhill from there and easy, and again, you'll be in this motion, you'll be into the groove of things, and you'll just keep working on it 9 out of 10 times. So if you ever feel demotivated, all you have to do is force yourself to sit down, start working from there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Also, keep in mind that if you do force yourself to start working, and you work on a project for you do the 5-10 minute timer and just work uninterrupted for that amount of time, and after that amount of time you still feel demotivated and you don't want to work on it, that's fine. Just step away, give yourself a break for the day, and then try again tomorrow. The truth is, though, motivation or not, if you have something that you want to get done, you're going to have to work on it at some time, and you're going to have to force yourself to work on it. Might as well do it sooner than later, right? Because you might have this awesome game project that you're working on and everything's going good and you feel demotivated, but it's an awesome project and you want it to get done. Truth of the matter is, that project's not going to get done without you working on it. So if you really want it, if you really want to get that project done and get that work done, you have to force yourself to work. And that's how I stay motivated. It's basically, I force myself to. Alright guys, that's it for this game dev tip video. Hope you all enjoyed. Drop a comment below. Let me know some stuff that you do for yourself to stay motivated. Let me know if you do a bit of the stuff that I have mentioned here. But yeah, that's about it for this video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this tip. I hope it was helpful. Drop a comment below. Let me know what stuff you do to stay motivated. It might help some other people out. I might not have mentioned some stuff here. This is just stuff I do, right? So comment below. Let us know what you do to keep motivated. Also, if you liked this video and got some value out of it, hit the like button, and also subscribe if you haven't, and hit the notification bell as well to keep updated on videos. We're gonna hopefully keep busting these out. We're at least gonna do 2 videos weekly, so if you want to keep updated with all that and when we release a video, hit that notification bell. Also, share this with others if you found it useful, and with others that might be feeling a little bit demotivated and need a little bit of a tip on how to stay motivated and get back into that motivation groove. Alright guys, until next time, keep creating. This is Cody from Lazy Goblins.